Good morning, party people. Good morning. Bunsen says hello. Good morning, everybody. I'm here. What day is it? It's Wednesday. I'm on time today. I had to make sure. Don't start with me now already. Mr. Bunsen said, no, this will be the perfect time to start with you. I have nothing better to do. Ugh. How are we doing on Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Thunderhorse Descendant doings. Good morning, Linda. Hi, Rosanna. Hello, Rose. Good morning, Jennifer. Hey, hi. Get down. Good morning, Linda Hale. Milton is almost here. Oh, no. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, PK. You are actually a little bit early. Yeah, look at me, being on time. I woke up super early this morning. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if this happens to you guys. I don't know if it's because time's going to change pretty soon or what's the deal. But I'm just like, oh, it's 4:30 in the morning? Sure, that seems like a good time to get up. I mean, why not? What else do we got to do? Lay here and wonder what time it is? So I got up super early, and then I started doing stuff and doing all my morning things and whatever. So I'm ready for the day. You know, I do like that. I like to get up early and then make sure I got all my things ready for the day, because then once the day starts, which is now, by the way, the day has officially started once I'm on here, and then it's just like for the rest of the day. So I made this juice. Let me tell you about my juice. Okay, back in the day, I used to always make juice in the morning. And Mr. Bunsen, would you like to talk about my juice with the people? You want to be up here so bad? What's the deal? You can't be up here because you like to touch buttons. No. Bad co-host. So I make my own juice, whatever. When I was counseling, I always used to make it super early in the morning and then take it to work with me in this like ginormous cup because I didn't have a lot of time. And I was like, I have apples and oranges that are going to go bad. So I decided to make juice this morning. And it's been a while since I did it. It's kind of one of those things that's kind of weird. Got a little kick to it. So I'm not having coffee. Well, I already had coffee because it's 4:30 in the morning. Of course I had coffee. But today I'm having juice. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I make no promises. I woke up at 5:30. That's 4:30 your time. Oh. Yes. That is very early. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mary. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Barb. Bunsen, would you get out of here? You don't even want anything. You don't. You just want to be up here to be annoying. I don't understand the problem. Would you go and lay in your bathroom on your towels like you like? He says, no, I would like to lay underneath the lights, please. Bunsen's being a shyster already this morning. He started being a shyster at 4:30. He's still working on it. Okay, so what do we got going on today? Today is Wednesday. Today we are still continuing to work on our knotting project. I didn't have time to work on it yesterday after we got done. I figured we'll just continue to work on it today and see how far we can get. And then today is also members only live. Today is members only for the ducky people over here that have duckies. We got members only at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock today. I don't know what we're doing, but we will do something, and it will be fun. So we got that going on. And then, what else? Wednesday. I don't know what else. Friday, as a reminder, on Friday, I will not be here for morning coffee. Get down. Meow. I will not be here for morning coffee on Friday. I have to take Bunsen to the vet, and we could only get an early morning appointment, and I have to drive to Wisconsin, so we have to leave. So I will not be home for the morning coffee doings. This cat is just doing them up. Yeah, you better run. Got the big trouble out. I don't know what's going on with my hair here. Anyways, so I need to think about packing up some jewelry for a lady. Oh. Yeah, Shannon's downstairs packing up stuff right now. I think she's got some more orders in the queue. I think there's still a few orders on the website, so if you have a custom order, you might want to get that in. As you know, Shannon does not work on Friday. On Friday, I will be taking the train up to Philly. I've been invited to help my granddaughter pick out her wedding dress. Ooh, fun. Are we going to say yes to the dress? That sounds fun. Yeah, you guys want to know something funny? I have no idea what my wedding dress is going to be. Guess we'll see when we get there. I got like, I think they give you like an hour to pick one out. At the rentals place, because I'm renting one in Vegas. Guess we'll see what happens. I told my mom she could come with me and my friend Melissa to go pick it out or whatever. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know that I would want to take anybody with me because you know everybody has an opinion. And I'm kind of weird. So I'm like, but whatever. It's fine. OMG, that stresses me out. It doesn't stress me out. Jefferson's got to do the same. They gave us this little email and it said, you have an appointment from this time to this time, and it's like an hour, at the attire rental spot. And you're supposed to come prepared with all of your, whoever's getting stuff. And so Jefferson's got to go pick his out as well. That'll be interesting. Left to his own devices. Perhaps he will have, they seem to have a lot of nice salesmen who seem to know things, so hopefully that goes well. I'm all about the bride feels. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, so that's kind of the goings-on today. We're going to do the members. I did put out my unboxing for the members this morning, I think that was. So it'll come out for the public tomorrow. That is for the bargain bead box. And I do have a bunch of other videos coming out too, because now I'm stacked up on videos, I guess. So there you go. It's like, what do they call that? Feast and famine. I'm like, no videos for a week and a half. And then I'm like, here's a whole bunch of videos. I don't know. I'm doing what I can over here. But yeah, Friday I gotta go to the store. I'm not gonna do too much at the store, I don't think, on Friday, because I'm gonna have Mr. Bunsen with me. I gotta go to Kyle's house and drop off some paperwork and go to the vet. So, yeah, I don't know. I talked to Jeff last night. He said he's coming home this weekend, so I don't think we're gonna work this weekend. But I have to bring my flowers in. That is it. It's getting too cold. Anyhoot. So let's jump into the beading here. We got things to do, per usual. If you missed this yesterday, we started this yesterday. This is for this side. was from our unseen and unbothered doings. This guy we decided we can't use because he's not got big enough lately. And what do we got going on? I seen Winter was up there last night messing around with all this cording. Hey, what's that? I just kind of feel like I live with toddlers now. Now that I'm got cats. I'm just like, don't touch that. Put that down. Don't eat that. Give me that. Throw that away. Where did you even get this? Stop doing that. Don't touch her. That's how I feel. I don't know why these are out here or where they came from, but I'm going to put them over here for now because we split. And now I don't know why it's happening. Okay, so we said we were going to do 1, 2, 3 doings, right? Good morning. So that means I got to do another one of these guys. Oh, I remember what I was going to do, and then I forgot. Dang it. I was going to get some information about this Vasper. Rebecca told us yesterday that it's some kind of granite, and I was going to look into that, and then I forgot. I was going to do it this morning. One, two, yeah. I might lose power. We are having a huge thunderstorm. Oh my. Very true. Good morning, everybody. Now Bunson's going to go over there and get into my plants since I wouldn't let him lay up here. He's just shysty. He's a shyster. Okay, 1, 2. Good morning, Eve. Yeah. So that's about how our day is going. Just everybody's a little bit some kind of way. No, no, no. Get down. Bunsen keeps jumping up here and wants to push buttons on the keyboard. Phyllis told me that her cat likes to turn the lights off. I thought that was kind of funny. She said he turns off the lights and the fan. And I was like, oh, that's all we need. Okay, now I'm going to do 3 of these in a row. I'm sorry, I'm just beading over here. I don't know if y'all missed this. If you did, I'll just explain it once here since we're going. So you put your bead on, you wrap around. 1, 2. You put your tweezer inside the loop. You grab hold the base string. Wherever you put your tweezers, where your knot will go. You want this to be on the tweezer. You'll pull this straight up. Yeah, right, Bunsen? Pull this out. Ooh, I got that one. Really in there. And then you push it down. Push this up towards the knot, and then there you go. That's how I do it. Oh, that is great. I still have opals to send you. Opals? To send me? I wore the amethyst necklace out on Sunday and got many compliments. Told everyone that my new friend made it. Oh. I got ads. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Rebecca. Oh, you guys are sending each other presents. I see. I was like, I don't know anything about that. The wedding was beautiful. Oh, wonderful. We love that. Do-do, do-do. Hello. Having birthdays? Oh, that's fun. Well, Bunsen gave up. Now he's going to eat his food. Okay, now I got 3. So now I'm going to do the Picasso. Oh! Shannon's taping stuff up down there. I can hear her. Ordered new tops for the trip. Stolen? Oh my goodness. Good morning, Cherry. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to 1. I like knotting projects. Sometimes people don't like knotting projects, and I used to be a person like that. But I also didn't know what I was doing, which made it kind of stressful. But now I really like it. It's kind of like meditative, you know? Well, I'm glad you guys are all having a good morning. I told Shannon I'll probably be wiped out by 2 o'clock since I got up so dang early. She told me she got up early too, so I was like, well, guess we'll see what happens. Okay, now 2. Bum, bum, bum. Whoops. I have a bunch of jewelry I gotta post. I might do that today. I was gonna make a video. I was gonna make my plan video for Bargain Bead Box. Okay, you see how I got this all jacked up right here? I'm probably gonna screw it up. You see how I got my wires all pulled weird? So I'm not even gonna try it. I'm just gonna redo it because I don't want to mess it up. It's all wonky woo. It's okay. We'll just try it again. I got a bunch of jewelry to post on the internet. And I'm thinking maybe I should do that today instead of doing my videos since I'm all backed up on videos anyways. I don't know if I want to do, okay. Get it together here, Randy. I don't know if I want to do like some new designs, like some super new designs that I've never done before with the Bargain Bead Box. Because sometimes I do that. When I make my plans, I'm like, no, let's try some stuff we've never done before for funsies, you know? Or if I'll just look at it and see what comes to me. I mean, obviously I opened it, so I know what it is, but I'm just like, Bunsen has conceded. He is going to lay on the co-host chair. Yeah, so I don't know. Have you guys all gotten your bargain bee box already, or is there some who haven't got it yet? Jennifer says she got hers yesterday. Rosanna's is supposed to be here today. Mine was late. Kimberly got hers. Ooh, I saw those earrings you made, Kimberly. Those are really cool. Good morning, Gloria. Got my bargain bead box yesterday, Sherry says. Yeah, I was pretty happy about it. Later being in England. But you got yours, right, Ellen? Or no? You said it was late. Whenever I ship to England, it takes forever. I must not be doing it right. I got mine yesterday afternoon, but I haven't opened it yet. No, not yet. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was a little bit confused. Okay, we got 3, back to 1. My daughter and her fiance paid for everything for my birthday. Oh, wonderful. The sounds of Shannon shipping. Yeah, we're just having like a real quiet morning here today. It doesn't happen very often. We're just listening to the meditative sounds of Shannon shipping orders. Doing a little nodding project. Mr. Bunsen has stopped with the meowing, so he's no longer involved in the ambiance. Happy early birthday, Tina. Oh, you guys are going to be birthday buddies? Hi, Nancy. I just got mine yesterday. Tracking says it was delivered Monday. My neighbor got it and gave it to me yesterday. Well, yeah. Must have been a mistake. How do you determine the size of the knot? Before I start the knotting project, I look at all the beads that I want to use for the knotting project. Excuse me. And then I decide if I want to use 2 strings, like this right here. I got 2 strings because I use 0.5 Clon. That's what we sell usually. We actually have a whole bunch coming up on the sale for Monday. I messed up. Hold on. So I use 2 strings if they have larger holes, so I don't have to make such like larger knots by going around like 3 times. Because it's just easier for me to just use 2 strings. But if they have smaller holes and I can't get through there with 2 strings, or you know, they're really small beads, so I don't need so much knot, then I just use 1. But I look at it before I start. All the October birthday buddies. Hi, Pamela. I love the knot. Until my tweezer cuts the silk thread, I was so upset and quit knotting. Oh! Taking my son and 2-month-old grandson to the doctor for the baby MRI. I'm in the Bronx waiting for the parking in the brand new Kia Prestige Sportage. Waiting for the valet parking? I understand, Gloria. Well, I have used the silk before for knotting. I prefer to use the Clon or S-Lon, whatever, same difference. Because it's triple ply, it comes in larger sizes. I mean, the silk comes in larger sizes too. And it's nylon, so I don't know. I've just always preferred it. I feel like sometimes the silk can be a little slippery. Like once you get your beads on, it kind of will stretch out a little bit. And sometimes that's not good for me because I'm not the most extravagant knotter in the world, so that's not always great for me. But I don't know. Plus, I feel like the Clon is a bit cheaper because I think it's $4.99 for a roll, and it's like 1,000,000 feet long. So I just use that. I know the silk has the needles on it already, but I just make my own needles. I also use Clon for a bunch of other projects besides knotting, although knotting is my favorite. 1, 2. Sorry, I'm gonna make sure I mess up my pattern here. But I use it for stringing, and sometimes I use it for like crocheting or macrame. I don't make a lot of macrame things. I don't really care for macrame all that much. I mean, I think it's cool when other people do it, but I don't really have the patience for that. As you know, I'm an instant gratification beater. Takes more than 2 days, I'm out. So there's that. But yeah. Where is it cheap? I do not pay that. You mean the $4.99 Clon cording? Is that what you're talking about? That's what we sell it for. We sell it for $4.99 a roll. I can't seem to keep the tweezers where I want it, and my beads have a big gap. They move around. Okay, so here's what you do. You gotta go way down on the tweezer. And you're gonna hold pressure. You gotta hold a lot of pressure. Wherever you put your tweezer is where your knot will go. And then you hold it up like this so you're working with gravity. You gotta pull this straight up towards the camera. That's important. You can't pull it out in front of you. You gotta pull it straight up. Then, when you pull your thing out, you put it down. This will help you to remove all that slack, because then when you pick it back up, it's got a little bit of tension in it, and you'll see if there's any space that's not going to get, you know, when you push this down, that's not going to get wonky woo. And if there is space, then this is still loose and you can still take it out, you know. Then you're going to not hold a lot of pressure with this because you don't want to mess up your cords. But you're going to do enough where you push and pull at the same time to push it into place. And then just give this little push up towards the knot. And there you go. So remember not to panic. If you screw up, you screw up. And that's all there is to it. And then you just got to figure it out. Hello, Mima's Beads. My uncle passed away on Saturday. Make all the arrangements. Oh my. Oh my, Gloria, that seems like it's quite intense. Yes, okay. Done venting now. Oh no. It's sitting here looking at me. Well, you don't have to use it for knotting, Gloria. You can use it for other things. Oh, yeah, anyways, back to the macrame thing. I like it when people make macrame things. I just don't have any patience for that, but I think they're cool looking. And I've seen a lot of people do it with the Clon cording because it's smaller. I don't know. I guess I don't really know why they do it with it, but it looks cool. But I have been making a lot of those little bracelets. I've made them in my last couple of roundup videos. Where they're just like little knotted bracelets. Sometimes they're like asymmetrical or whatever. And then I use the clamshells on them. And that's really fun. Oh. Hold on, Houston. I have a problem here. That one slipped. Oh, he's okay. I like macrame. It's good for the thin, adorable bracelet. Hey man, I'm just saying, get it out. Make a needle. Do whatever you gotta do. Just do whatever you think you need to do with the Clon. It's a good time. I enjoy it. You don't have to enjoy it if you don't want to. But if you have some, you should try it. Try it out. For funsies. I've even seen people use Clon put on their loom. You know, what's that gal's name with the loom? Jenny? Jessie? No. What's her name? Julia. Jules? The Jewel Loom. Yeah, her. I've seen that they put that on there for like the base chords, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm just putting these on here and not even paying attention. Hello, maybe I should measure something. Yeah, that's pretty good. I got 2 beads left I could put on this side, but I think I'm good. This is about 20 inches, I would think. It'll be more, probably like 19 or 20 inches. It'll be more once I get the clasp on. I haven't made a decision about the clasp yet. I don't know if I want to do one of those magnet foldovers, or if I want to do an Old Faithful, or if I want to put an extender on it so it could be adjustable. Juliana, yeah, that's her name. So, haven't quite made a decision about that yet. But I think what I will do on the end, once I figure out my class situation, I'll probably put just a larger bead. Something I can go back through. I don't know, I'll probably use like a spacer or something. And then I'll just put my jump ring on, and we'll start with that. I'll come back through and do the knot. So that's probably what I'll do with the ends on this. Sometimes I do the ends different all the time. Sometimes I do like a little macrame end. Sometimes I do like the go back through the bead end. Sometimes I use the clamshell ending. So it's just kind of however I feel that day. Also, how many cords I'm using, that also depends on what I'm doing. Ooh, I have a little drink of my juice here. It's got a kick to it. It's got a kick. You're doing a flea market on Sunday. You can use Ceylon for regular beading without the knots. Yes. I made a very long necklace using Randall's method. You wear it like a scarf. Oh my. Yeah, so this is what I do because I'm lazy. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm probably like the laziest beater I know, if we're being honest about it. I'm just like, I don't want to do extra things. So I just take this and I flip it over because I'm right-handed, and it's just easier for me to go this way. So this is what I do. If you don't want to do that, by all means, but that's what I do. So some of these knots are kind of tight right now, and you can see when it's laying down that it's kind of got a ziggy zag. But in the end, once I'm done and I got all the clasps on and stuff, what I do with them is I hang them up and I give them time to relax. And then once they've relaxed, I give them a little mist of water, just a whisper, just half a whisper, a little misty of water. So then once they've relaxed, it locks the knots in, and then you don't have this ziggy zagginess. No, I'm lazier than you. Okay, Gloria, I feel better about it then. Large macrame pot holders. Oh, we learned in a class. Well, that seems fun. Alright, so now we'll get to work on this side with our other set of beads here. Are these even, Steven? Kinda. They're a little bit off. All right, and we're off to the races here. On the other side. Ting to ting. Okay. My other cords on that side are all nice and broken now, and these ones, not so much. Okay, we're doing the 1, 2, 3. I can't forget that. Gotta remember. Randy, do you like dragons? Like in jewelry? I guess so. I would say I'm more of a fairy person than a dragon person, if that's helpful in some kind of manner. Who's spelling and driving? Get tired while making a piece, and it can then sit, and I mean for a month. I'm too lazy to look at it. Look for a clasp to put on it. Well, I have some of those. I'm just like, oh yeah, I have a whole drawer of those. I'm like, I just gotta finish those. I just gotta put a different clasp on there. I just gotta put on a different, an extender. Or I was gonna take that bracelet, made it too big. I'm gonna turn it into a necklace. Just gotta put a chain on it. They're still sitting there. So, it happens. One day though, I'm gonna do all that. I'm back. There was water in the line. In the line? In the internet line? I'm confused. Sometimes I get overly ambitious with my projects, and then I get to working on them, and then I'm just like, okay, that hard part of that is over now. And then once the hard part's over, I'm just like, Like maybe I just have to do the stringing portion, or maybe I just have to do the whatever. Like, you know how I like to engineer things, so I'll like get all that done, and then I'm like, okay, that was fun. So that happens sometimes. Hello. Hi, Miss Tacos. I like both dragons and fairies. I try to set one day a month for just repairs and finished items. Oh. I never thought of that, Tina. I'm trying to get the items that I'll be honest with you. Raise your hand if you have a website or an Etsy shop or somewhere where you have to do postings of your things for sale. And putting the pictures on my computer and then getting to the post to put it up on the website, I'm like, I'm so sick of this piece of jewelry. Don't even want to look at your face. So that happens to me. I have a private Facebook group that I'm trying to be better at posting in. I did say not always works. I don't want to deal with the BS of other companies. Yepers, me too. I'm just like, I don't want to look at your face. So sick of you, you little piece of jewelry. Oh, and then there's the other side of that, where I'm like, oh, I should keep this. You know that? Where you're like, this might have to be for me. Those are the ones you should definitely sell. Gloria's the one who told me, not everything's for you, Randy. You can't keep everything. And I'm like, yeah, but I think it's for me. That's a whole nother horse of a different color. I relate to that a lot. You can't keep it all. Yeah, that's what she keeps saying. She says you can't keep everything. So I'm trying to be better about that, because sometimes I make something really cool and I'm like, I think this is for me. Or better yet, I think this is for Amber. Sometimes I just give it to Amber. And I'm just like, those are the things that I should probably sell because they're really cool, you know? Oh, Kimberly's doing a test. I like your thought process there, Kimberly. She's like, this is only a test. One, two, three. I can't keep everything. Everything needs a test. Well, sometimes I'll keep something of a design, like say this knotted necklace, and I put a Old Faithful clasp on it or something, and then I'll test it. I'll keep it and I'll say it's a test, like, oh, I want to see, make sure this is sturdy, so then I'll know that I can, and I can make more like that and whatever. But then I'll come along and I'll make the same exact necklace, but I'll put a magnet on there, and then I'll say, oh, well, I gotta keep this one so I can test it. But I don't, if I keep them, I just keep them. I don't ever resell them. If I do anything with them, well, if I wear them, I don't sell them. I probably should have a used jewelry sale is what I should do. You know? For like all the things in my jewelry box that I don't, I mean, but I try to wear all my stuff. I rotate it in and out. So you may see things like I wear a lot, and then I'll just wear like those 10 things a lot. But then I'll put them in the jewelry box, and then another different couple of items will come out of the jewelry box, and I'll wear those. But I do wear them all. Just takes a while to cycle through the entire jewelry box, especially when you keep adding things you're going to keep. But I don't usually get rid of mine because I like to collect jewelry memories. I don't know if you guys are doing that. I do that. I'm like, oh, we go somewhere and I'll buy a piece of jewelry and I'll be like, oh yeah, that was from the South Dakota trip. Oh, that was from the, whatever trip. I do that. I put some things I love on my sale table with the condition that if it doesn't sell in, say, 3 times, then I get to keep it. Well, you're doing better than me, Roseanne. I'm always like, nope, this is for me. Don't even try to sell it. I should start. Uh-oh. That one got a little wonky. Oh, he's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1. These little Picasso check glass are actually working pretty good for this double strandy thing. Some of you are probably going to have some of these as well. I mean, a few of you. We sold them on sale on Monday. These little check glass. They were like $2.50. They're working out pretty good, honestly, with the double strand stuff. Sometimes I have an outfit that doesn't go with what I have, so I make something so that I have to keep it. Oh, another good thought process. Oh, I have nothing to go with this outfit. That's pretty good. I have a whole bunch of memory jewelry. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. Do you remember, well, maybe you guys didn't do this. Were you ever like a kid when you were a kid and you would like go through maybe your mom or your grandma's jewelry box or like, you know, their little keepsake things remember when you're little? And then they tell you all the stories about it, remember? I used to do that with my grandma. I think that's maybe why I like it so much. I still do that. Is that a kid thing? Maybe it's a kid thing. When I go home, I dig through my grandma's like vanity. And I'm like, Grandma, what is this? Where did you get it? Can I wear it? Can I borrow it? I like this. I still do that. Well, knock on wood, I haven't screwed up yet. 1, 2. Or I pull something that I don't like out instead of pulling it apart. And then it's like the first thing that sells. Yeah. I've had that. I'm like, oh, I'll take this with me. I hate it. It's never going to sell. First thing out of the gate. Oh, they love that. I'm just like, okay, you can have it. I think that's just from like, you know, sometimes we make things that aren't really like quote unquote our style or like something we would wear or our vibe, but it's clearly someone else's vibe. You know? That happened the last craft show I went to. I sold, what was it? Ooh, that one slipped. Give him a little rope burn. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, remember not to panic. It's fine. Different tastes. Yeah. Yeah, I have found, if we're being honest about it, a lot of times when I go to shows, people always tell me like how cool my stuff is and oh, it's so cool and they like it so much and they, you know, all the things. They love the stones and the this and the that about it and it's different and all that. Then they go, but I just couldn't pull that off. I just wouldn't wear that. I'm like, well, if you like it so much, maybe you should try it. You know? Because sometimes I'm not a very, like, super conservative jewelry person. And I'm okay with that. The weirder it is, the better. This one reminds me of a piggy. What are those black and white piggies called? Like the actual piggies? They have a name. The black and white ones. Most definitely. Yes, we are safe. We are still in Crestview. We're gonna ride it out. Oh boy. Although I have found that they will buy a lot of really weird earrings. Like even the conservative jewelry people, they like weird earrings. I think it's because they're small and like you can still, you can still, I mean, mine aren't really that small, but it's like, oh, earrings are fine. Like, it's like it's not like as big as maybe a big chunky statement necklace or something, a little more discreet, but still they feel more comfortable with that. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I can make all the weird earrings in the world. No problem. That is what I love about your jewelry. Oh, thanks, Tina. I am in a mandatory evacuation area, but I am staying. I don't think that's how that works, Linda. It's mandatory. Don't think that's what that means. This one's cool. Oh, kind of got zebra stripes. Hey, did anybody find out the name of them pigs? Randy, I sat in my PJs wearing this chunky quartz necklace that I bought from you. Good. We love that for you, Jennifer. Just rock that quartz in your pajamas. I'm for it. We are letting the magic in today. We're letting it in slowly, but we're letting it in nonetheless. My phone and internet was not working correctly, so I called and told them it needs to be fixed. And my son, I need telecommunications, and they fixed it. Another thing I really like about knotting, I don't know if you guys practice, when I was in counseling, we got 4 minutes. When I did counseling, we were very focused on like the here and now, like the what's happening right now, the here and the now, and like meditation and things of that nature. And I feel like knotting, it kind of puts you in a position where you have to be in the here and now. Because if you're not paying attention, I seriously don't know what's going on with this hair. It's being weird. If you're not paying attention and you're just kind of, doing the knotting, you're gonna screw around and mess your knot up. You have to be kind of very mindful about each knot, which is why I think they do it for prayer beads and stuff. I don't know that for sure. That would be my guess, like the mindfulness of it all. But I kind of like that because sometimes I get into my beading projects and I'm just like, boo, 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 100 miles an hour. And you know how we were talking the other day about kind of just slowing down a little bit, just just making it a little more of a, I don't know how else to say that. Just like being making a little more, it's not the word I want. Mindful is not the word I want. It's just being more in the moment, with the things that you have and appreciating the things that you have. You know what I mean? instead of this constant stream of like, what are we going to have next, and what's going to be next, and what are we going to do then, and how's that going to look, and do we have time for that, and all the things. I said no to that today. I said no. Nope, not today, ladies and gentlemen. I have to leave. I will just go to my work. And it takes animals. And I can hang out there with my boss. Good morning. Good morning, Leanna. Bum, bum, bum. Hampshire pigs. Hampshire? Really, Jackie? That's a ham? That's what they said? Okay. Have you seen those little black and white pigs? They're so cute. They look like little Oreos. So squish them and eat them up. Enjoying the process. There you go, Leanna. Yeah, we're enjoying the process today. We did pretty good as far as only being on here for an hour with our doings. You know, so basically I still got a few beads left to put on. I've not done this pattern on knotting. Like the 2, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'm sure maybe I have. I don't think I have, honestly. You know, I'm not really a pattern person, but that makes the concentration even more needed. So up here on this side is finished, so this will go around. So this is what we're looking at as far as lengthwise, which I like. It'll be a little bit longer once I get the, you know, the doodads on. You know, the doodads on the back there. But yeah, I'm liking it. I really like this double happiness pendant. I think that's why I'm trying to keep it, but I'm not going to keep it because Gloria said you can't keep everything. She said no to that. Yeah, I think today, you guys were talking about your day, about what, who was saying that? Was that? I can't remember who was saying it. And they said, oh, Tina? Was it Tina? And she said, oh, one day I do finishing things up. I think today I might just do postings of jewelry on the internet. I was supposed to do video, but in the spirit of letting the magic in, I'll just do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's Skewless Day. Well, maybe I can't do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do both today. Maybe that's all I'll work on. Do the 3-week thing. I just want to hug everybody. What's the 3-week thing? Being more present. Good for you. There are 2 wives here, and I was mad. The wedding, the person in charge said they couldn't walk my sister down the aisle because I had done for the groom and regular weddings, and I said, oh. But Randy, you picked out the pendant. You should keep it. I know. That's fine. The things you want to keep, we must sell. That's right. You want to know why? Because they're going to sell. If you want to keep them, somebody else is going to want to buy them, right? That's the theory in my head. Put it for sale for 3 weeks. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I forgot about that already, Rosanna. Put it for sale for 3 weeks and see if somebody buys it. I know. It's because I said the thing about Jefferson ham, right? I mean, you guys know this. You guys have been around this channel long enough to know. Me and Jefferson ham are complete opposite people. We are literally completely opposite people. He thinks he's funny. I don't. I think I'm funny. He doesn't think I'm funny. Did you know that? I was like, I told him, I said, you're like dry wheat toast with no butter. That's how funny you are. You and your whole family. And his whole family's quiet. And they're very quiet. And they just do quiet things. And my family, Jeff's like, can you guys stop screaming? I have a headache. And we're like, screaming? We're just talking to each other. Cards are flying everywhere. So, we are very opposite people. It's funny. So we're always the yin and the yang and all the things. But we can do that. We can be that anytime. It doesn't have to be this specific necklace, although the pendant is quite cute. And I had it personally drilled. I'm just saying. Just keep a picture, Gloria says. Gloria, you're very good at this. She's like, nope, it's not for you. Take a photo. That's all you need. Put it in your bead book. Oh my goodness. Oh, you have family in Florida. Florida. Worried about them. 3 weeks is not long enough. You guys are silly. Opposites attract. My husband is quiet. Yeah. Wasn't here in the beginning. What kind of cord are you using to tie with? Clon. 0.5 millimeter Clon. I don't know if we have any on the website. We might have a couple rolls. But on Monday, is that this Monday? Yes. On Monday, we got a whole bunch of colors from Jeff. He let me pick them out of the magazine for the first time. I was so excited. So I picked a whole bunch of really cool colors. So we got a whole bunch of them. So I got a bunch coming up. They're $4.99 for a roll. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I don't know. Jefferson Ham just cracks me up. We're gonna get, and we don't know nothing about this. Who's talking about the wedding people who were being weird? I don't know nothing about no regular wedding doings. We're gonna get married in Las Vegas in an Art Nouveau wedding. That's not really a wedding. Well, it's a wedding, but it's not a legal marriage. But it's it's at noon, which is funny to me. It's funny that the wedding is at noon. Have you ever been to a wedding that's at noon? I have never been to a wedding at noon. They're always at like 4 p.m. on a Sunday. Or a Saturday. Or a Friday. This one's on a Wednesday. Weird, just in the middle of the week at noon. Anyways, so there's that. Oh! Did I tell you? Did I tell you? Also adding to the weird weddingness. Did I tell you that Amber, Bead Amber, we all know, Amber's xylophone. Amber's going to walk me down the aisle. Did you know that? Exciting. So, I don't really know. Oh, and we're going to do the hand fisting ceremony, which, by the way, I was looking on Pinterest and I saw some really cool cords. I was going to use this cord, but it kind of just looked like a graduation cord, like for the honor roll, you know what I'm saying? Or perhaps like a fancy curtain cord. But they had some really cool ones on Pinterest, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So now I'm kind of interested in that. They had one that was like twine, kind of, but it had like the leaves on it. So it looked kind of like, it was supposed to look like vines, And then they had it braided with some, I don't know, other little ribbons and stuff of some sorts. I thought that was cool. I eloped, so mine was in the middle of the day too. Oh. Ours was at 5. Ours was at 4 on a Sunday. See, Tina? That's what I'm saying. That's so cool. Randy, Amber is a good friend. Yeah, Amber is my bestest friend. But all my bestest friends are coming up for that. Melissa will be there. Melissa designs all of our logos and stuff. Which, by the way, I got the Christmas one. I don't know if I told you that. And Cindy's coming. So there you go. Those are like my 3 girlfriends. I guess that's what I got. I don't know. That's so cool. I'm sorry if this was already asked. I came in late. Will Rose be taking over your daily lives while you are away? In December or in my wedding? Mine was at 2 on my parents' 28th anniversary. Oh, so you guys have the same anniversary? We will all be there in spirit. Well, yeah, you will all be there in spirit because I have a suitcase reserved. I already booked it for the plane. For all the jewelry that we're taking with us to be dispensed to the guests. Yeah. So yes, Rosanna, Rosanna, when I'm gone for, December, for Christmas, she will be there doing the lives in this time slot, but she'll be on her channel on In Rose's Garden. So if you're not subscribed to Rose's channel, you should go over there and subscribe so you know when she's doing the things, but she'll take this time slot. Ours was in the middle of the day at Justice of the Peace, 3 days before Christmas. 3 days before Christmas. My mom got married like around Christmas time too. Maybe it was on Christmas. It was the day after Christmas. I think it was Christmas. Why not married for real? Well, for a lot of reasons, Bonnie, but mainly for the last 15 years, I've required of Jefferson and he of me to get up every morning and choose this relationship. To make a choice about it. Every day. Yeah, I don't know about the wedding thing. I haven't really gotten that far yet. So, as far as like where I'm going to be or what I'm doing. But that's in March. Which really doesn't seem like it's that far away, but it's March, so. She made her beautiful curtains into a dress. Oh. You're doing a hand fasting. Yes, we are doing a hand fasting. I missed something. I don't understand. Hand fasting? You don't understand hand fasting? So that's a ceremony that we're going to do at our wedding. And so basically you go like this. And there's a cord. And they wrap the cord and they say the vows. And they wrap the cord around. It's a symbolic thing. It's kind of almost like a candle ceremony kind of thing. Where, you know, they like light the candle and 2 lives become one. It's like a symbolism. Back in the day, I believe it was the Druids, the Celts. So that's how they would do their engagements. So instead of like, oh, we're engaged or what have you, or even some of their marriages, they would just in public do the hand fasting ceremony, which meant that they were going to become married within the next year, or that they just were going to declare themselves married. Because back in the day, you didn't have to do marriage a certain way all the time. Especially if you were not of a religion, of certain types of religion. They're different things. I love that. The bracelet for your wedding is my YouTube channel today. Oh, fun. We're going to get a sneak peek. And 3 pairs of earrings. That's cool. I can't wait to see. Yeah. Yeah, so for any of you who may be having some kind of, I had to explain this at the doings. For any of you who may be having some kind of issue, like with the God thing at the wedding, listen, according to God, in our vows, me and Jefferson will be married. God never said file it with the government. He never said that. Show it to me in the Bible. It's not in there. It's not what he said. Scotland. Oh, hand fasting in Scotland is a year-long marriage and a promise to officially marry at the end of the year. There you go. No issues here. Yeah. There's also other reasons. Like, here's a really good reason. Randy has $349,000 in school debt. I don't think Jefferson wants that. Yeah. Well, there's other things, like in the Native American tradition, it's done with a blanket. That's why in our engagement photos, I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe you did. I put the website thing on the, I'll share it. Anyway, in our photos for our engagement, we have blankets that were both like in the blanket. Yeah. So that's a thing. I love that. Lots and lots of pictures. Oh yes, we'll have lots of pictures. Well, I don't know if we'll have lots, I guess. I think we get like 24 in the package or something. But we did buy a media pass for one of our friends, for my friend's boyfriend, because he doesn't really know a lot of people, but he's coming. And so he volunteered to be the video photo man. So we got it. We had to buy like permission to take photos or whatever, because it's Vegas and everything's for sale. So we did that, and so we'll probably have lots of pictures. Oh yes, I remember seeing the blankets. Yes. Well, yeah. There's a lot of things. But I don't know. I think we did pretty good today with our beading and our discussion. Feels like very low-key in here, which is not really what I need right now. It feels very like, oh, we're just relaxing. No, that's I got things to do. I can't be in relaxing mode. I'm gonna have my breakfast. Oh, by the way, just want to put it out there. I weighed myself this morning. I'm down some poundages, which is lovely for me because I've been trying. As I sit here and drink my spicy juice. So that's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna jump off here. As a reminder, on Friday, I will not be here for the morning coffee. Oh, maybe she was asking about Friday. Miracle, were you asking about Friday? I don't know. I didn't ask Rosanna if she wanted to do it on Friday, and I don't know if she's got plans on Friday. I guess she can text me or something or whatever if she wants to. I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. Oh, she says, we didn't discuss it, but I can. Yeah, that's what I said. We didn't discuss it, so I don't know. Okay, so it sounds like Rosanna is able to do morning coffee on Friday at 9. Okay, cool. So she will take over the time slot, and then you can go have morning coffee at Rosanna's house. So you got to make sure that you're subscribed over there. I will not be here. I will be with Mr. Bunsen, the problem child, at the vet. I hope you guys are having a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. I hope you're staying safe and doing all the whatever you're supposed to be doing, wherever you are. And I will see some of you later, because at 3 o'clock we got members only today. And some of you I will see tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.